Hello, my name is Jess, and welcome to my channel. Yeah, I got a bit ahead of myself there. I've not been recording for a while. There's been a few reasons, just I got a bit fed up of The Sims 2 and 3, and I got really into The Sims 4. As you can see, I've got it loaded up at the moment. And I started working back in the office 3 days a week. But I just thought it'd be pretty fun to show what I've been doing. I've been really active on my Tumblr a lot lately. So this is kind of like two current household sort of things. What I've been playing lately in my spare time. If you want to see more of what's been happening on in these families, you can read them on my Tumblr. I am a bit ahead of where my Tumblr is at. But yeah, this is just kind of like what I've been doing, I guess. First loaded up game, because I have them in two game folders, is I've been playing a medieval sort of legacy based on Morbid Gamer's one that she does on stream. I really loved it and wanted to for ages, and I finally got enough CC and kind of got the spreadsheet ready. But yeah, I've got the Roll Family Legacy, so I've just been playing with them. I am a bit ahead, very much ahead of what's posted on Tumblr, so this is kind of spoilers for that. My other save is ahead, but it's not much of a difference because things move a lot slower in that game. Whereas this one moves a lot quickly. Basically, 4 days equals a year, and there's like a whole timeline you have to figure out, and there's roles to base on death of Sims. So I'm just going to introduce you to some of my Sims. I do technically have a second family, which I don't show in the Tumblr, so I'll show you guys that family. Okay, so I just had to silence the music because the music was still playing even though I loaded the household. I do not know what happened. So, in my game, it is 1310. I'm only 10 years into this, and, you know, I've been playing it a while. So far, I have, Osbert Rolf. He is the dad. He's one of the founder Sims. I didn't have much for male, so he is wearing, like, like, jogging bottoms. They're not tracksuit bottoms. And Agnes Rolf, she's currently pregnant. I believe she should be given birth today. It's just been their birthdays, but I haven't aged them up yet. I forgot to do that last time. So they've, I think, aged up. 1 second, I gotta check. They may have just had a second age up in their young adulthood. I can't remember what the rules are with that. Oh no, young adults like only one age up. And then they go to adult. So I do need to actually age them up. So I might do that. And Felicia is their first daughter. She has survived so far. So yeah, she's a child at the moment. Then it is not David. They have weird age ranges. I do not know why they're like in these different. They aged up with him older. I don't know why. But Peter is then the second oldest child. And then it's David, which is actually my favorite of the kids. I'm not gonna lie. I love David as a toddler. I thought he was the cutest thing. They also have a baby, Albreda. She's just a baby. I think she should be aging up soon. And obviously she's pregnant. Unfortunately, 2 children have died in between David and Albreda. So she had 2 other boys, but she had them in winter and they rolled to die, so I just sort of took it as winter was really bad for them, and it was all really cold, and yeah, there wasn't much they could do. So I am actually going to age up Osbert because he needs to age up, and I need to age up Agnes, but can she age up while pregnant? I believe she should be able to. I may need to just check that, but first I'm just going to age up Osbert. I keep on forgetting their names. So I just do it from MC Command Center so they don't have to bake cakes and stuff. Okay, so looking it up, I don't think I can age up Agnes. So I'm just going to have to age up Osbert and take a picture of Agnes later when she ages up. It doesn't matter too much because obviously all I get is like just simple pictures of these guys. And he just aged up. I don't think he looks much older, but I mean, I guess he does a bit. They have a farm, like an actual, like fruit and veg farm, as well as they have chickens. The other family have chickens, but they don't have like plants and everything. They have a cow. They get most of their money from selling on this selling bench, but that means like a bunch of modern townies show up. So far it's mainly just this family and the second family. I do want to maybe add some more of different places, but I just don't know how I'm going to do that, and I need another mod for that. I need that mod where you can have where people like stay in their world. So yeah, that's this household. I got some photos of him, and I don't really want to play ahead too much. I want him to finish his birthday though. You can kind of see here is Julian. She is the woman in the other household that I play. So I am just gonna go and see them and show you guys them, because you don't actually see them at all on my Tumblr. The only time I think I posted them once. So this is Julian. I don't know what else to say. She's a young adult still. She's not pregnant, but she does want to woohoo, so I might woohoo. They've just had a kid today. Oh no, their toddlers aged up today. That was it. They don't have too much money, but they're doing okay. They're both like romance sort of sims of like flirty and stuff. So they have a cow that is mucky, so they do need to clean that. And he's like got like, I don't know why the chickens seem to just like disappear out of there. So while she gets home, let's clean the cow. Not milk it. I mean, they could do with some more milk, but clean it. There we go. So I can clean it. She can run home. I sometimes do just teleport them over. They also have a dog, Giles. So this family, they did have 2 sons. I think they had 2 sons. Let me just double check. Yeah, so they had 2 sons before these 2 that they've got. So if you look in the family tree, because it has them, their first child was Blair, which is a son, and he died by freezing once he reached toddlerhood, which was very sad. Again, it was winter, so it was a really deadly winter. Like, the only 4 kids that I've had die have died in this winter, and we're approaching winter again. We're about to head into fall. So they had Blair, who died unfortunately as a toddler. Then they had Rolf, who died again as a baby as he was born. And then they had twins William and James, just spelled with an I. And they have so far survived. They've only just aged up like today. Yeah, they've aged up today, so they're good for now. And then she also had a daughter, I think a few days ago, or just like a day before. Let me see. Yeah, the day before she had a daughter, Matilda. Just spelt weirdly. I looked up for these. I kind of like inspired them a bit like Scottish-y sort of family. I wanted there to be different names than just English ones, because the other family are English in my eyes. So on my spreadsheet, I have a bunch of like, I'm starting in the 1300s, so I've got a bunch of 1300s names. A lot of them are ones that you can kind of tell are from like now, very similar names to now. Some of them just have slightly different spelling variations. I also have another one for French, because I do want to have like a French family. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put them and how I'm going to do that. But I think I'll add them in a bit into it anyway. I only wanted the second family so they would hopefully have kids that correspond to like kids in my other family, so they could marry together. And so I wasn't just always having like random sims that I have to just make be like related. But let's get her here and we can try for a baby, since that's what she wants to do. She also wants to flirt, so we can do that as well. She's like running over. Ah, she's home now. And the baby's crying actually, so let's change the diaper. I'm hoping that the other family doesn't go into labor because she is like literally due in labor like right now. So, oh, she doesn't want to, she wanted to woohoo, so they're just gonna do it. Oh, I forgot he was like starving. I am just gonna cheat his needs because I don't really play with this family. Yeah, you can just go to sleep. I was playing them before and like I had him sleep because he was so tired and then he was like bad mood and I had to wake up the other adults, so oh, for God's sake, the cow's in the shed. They're just gonna have to try for baby in their bed. And the baby's crying in the background. How fun. She'll probably be hungry. So I won't know if she's pregnant for a while, so she could be pregnant, which is not going to be great. I also roll for how many babies they can have, and I think they've had 4 tries so far. As in, they've had 4 sets of kids born. I didn't class the twins as 2, I classed them as 1. So they've got 8 tries altogether, so they've got 4 more births to have. So yeah, hopefully everything will be all good. But yeah, this is what I've been playing with my medieval save. I do have another family that I have been playing on my Tumblr. So I am just going to leave here and I've just got to reload my game. So I'll be back once that's reloaded. So I have loaded up my game again, and this one is, again, historically. I pretty much play The Sims 4 historically now. I'm not that big on playing it within modern times. I don't know why The Sims 4 is like that for me. It's just what it is. I don't know. There's so much stuff for historical play. I am planning to maybe start a Sims 4 series. Maybe I want to really play with the simple living and stuff like that and try and be as sort of sustainable as I can in a way. I don't know if that's the right word to describe, but like go out and buy all the food, play with the simple living, have a farm and have the farm animals and everything and try and work our way up while doing that. I really want to play with that. Playing historically has made me kind of like really want to do that aspect, and it would be fun to play more with cottage living. I do really love this pack and this world. Maybe because I'm English and this world is more English inspired, I don't know. But yeah, so this second save that I've been playing is set in the 1800s. So this is actually my real family tree sort of coming together in The Sims. So these families in the year 1800 are basically what my family was back then, which is kind of really cool for me. I just wanted to kind of like have a direction to go in on this. This is again another one of my Tumblr. I will link my Tumblr below in the description so you can read these if you want to. I'm not really a storyteller, so they're kind of really just, this is what happened. Very direct. I try to add a bit of like story to it as much as I can. There's a few like letters to family members outside of the home, especially with things like birthdays and everything. Again, I can't remember exactly how far ahead I am on this. I don't think anything major happened other than maybe like 1 or 2 birthdays, but I think that's basically it. So I'm not going to show you necessarily every single sim. I do have a post with all of the create a sims of those. I don't go into details with like their traits or anything, which I forgot to do. I may go through and edit those posts with traits and everything. I forgot the word then. But I just didn't do that. So I'm not going to go through every single one, but I'm going to kind of explain how I've been playing this. So this one I play in years. So like 1800, 1801, and everybody has a birthday. It's not the exact same, like 4 days equal a year in my other one. This one's literally 4 seasons equal a year. And these 4 seasons are 2 weeks long each, so they last a while. I think I'm like partway through summer at the moment. I think I'm like halfway through summer, if I remember correctly. I cannot remember, but I have a big spreadsheet again for that. If you want some videos on how I do my spreadsheets for either of these challenges, let me know. This one's my own spreadsheet. The one for the medieval one is literally a copy and paste of the one Morbid Gamer has, so I'd recommend you checking out her stuff and her rules and everything like that for that style. But this one is more of one that I've sort of made myself. But basically, these families, there is so many. I can't remember the last one I played. Last one I played was the Catchpole family, so I'll play these to show you kind of the families. But because there's quite a few, I'm not going to go through them all. So, oh, I forgot I had bills to pay. It is like in the afternoon. I think everybody was like really tired, so everybody was in bed. Yeah. It was just, I think, John's birthday, but not an actual age-up birthday. I think he's close to aging up, but just not yet. These are my Catchpole family, so it's John, Mary, and Mary Ann. A lot of the people have the same names, or like really similar names. Oh, she can't go potty. You teach her. And she is actually pregnant. I think I haven't posted to say it's his birthday yet. I think that's literally all the biggest that happened in my posts. I'm pretty caught up on my posts for this one because I haven't played it as much as my other one. And time moves a lot slower, so there's not as much stuff to post. So I have to play a lot more to get really ahead. So that's basically this family. She is currently pregnant, I think with a son, if I recall correctly. I'm not great with like finishing the houses really accurately. If you haven't noticed, I kind of just plopped a bunch of houses down from the gallery and just this one I edited. They have an outhouse. I don't know why there's so many Sims here that they gather here and just talk. So which family is this? This is Anne Harvey and Matthew Green. They're not related, at least at this point. They will all eventually end up related. With this family, I think I'm going to end the sort of line probably around the 40s. It's like the mid to late 40s. I think I'll end it because that's when my great-grandparents were born. There's a modern sim that needs deleting. But that's when my grandparents were born. Not my grandparents, my great-grandparents were born. So I don't really want to give out too much information on that. Because as I said, it was all based on my actual family. So yeah. But yeah, I'm like over halfway through summer. And then there's more seasons to come. I have the way I handle pregnancies in this save is I basically write in the notes next to like the women when they're next gonna have a kid. So this one's very controlled in the way like I just don't let it happen how it happens. I do choose when like they're born and everything like that. I do make sure they're born at specific times to be in specific years and sort of quarters of the year. The Catchpole family, John is 33 years old now. Mary is 28 and Mary Ann just turned 1 like the 14th of spring. And they are currently pregnant. This will be a bit of a spoiler with their son John, who is due in spring 1801, 1st of spring 1801. So that'll be fun. I have like a separate thing on my spreadsheet to tell me who's pregnant because Lucy Green is also pregnant and she's due in 1800 in winter. So that will be fun to see. But let me know if you want to know more about these, like how I do this and everything. Obviously, I found out about my family tree by just researching that stuff because I just do anyway. That's one of my hobbies. But if you want to know anything more about like the spreadsheets or how I handle them and what I do and everything like that, just let me know and I'll be happy to do like a video on that. You know, just explaining what I do. I thought I heard a baby cry and I remembered they don't have a baby. So yeah, just let me know if there's anything else. I just kind of wanted to do a kind of quick overview of what I've been doing. I'm trying to see if there's any other Sims around. Who is this? So this is Daniel Bridge. He's also here. I think he lives like there. I'm sure that's the Bridge family. Yeah. Catherine Bridge is his wife. They are newlyweds, yet to have some kids. These are just some random modern Sims. I did edit the grocery shop owner because I had to take a few photos here. And I do need to like edit the way these guys look. Just to make them fit a bit better because I need them in my game. She's looking at her phone, but this is Hannah Ibison. She is another one of my Sims. I have started making townies, so I'm trying to see if I run into one of them. Mary Theaker is again another one of my Sims, so not townie. Who is this? John White. The White family is my favorite one to play. I'm not gonna lie. I play them a lot. Lila Richards. I don't think she is a townie, right? No, she's just a random person again. But I have got a townie family, just one family called the Briggs, which are basically I've been getting like the families of my sort of sparrow children, the ones that, because I'm only going to follow like the ones that are my family line, and then all the rest I'll do as accurate to their life as I can, depending on what I know. Because for some of them, I don't know anything about what happens to them. You know, it's just one of those things. So, any that I do know, I've been getting like their partner and putting their families in, just like their parents and siblings, and depending on when they're born and everything, just going through with that. So, the Briggs family is one of the ones so far. I forgot who they're actually related to. And one thing to note, these so far, there is no families that I've made that are gonna like marry each other yet. There's a family that will be added partway through some year. Yeah, around 1807 is when a family's gonna come in that will marry into another family, I think. But that is a while away, and I can't remember which families those are without double checking all my family tree stuff. So yeah, that's what I've been playing. There's not much to show with this. I don't really know what I could have shown else, because there are so many families, way too many to go into properly. But I am going to leave this video here. Again, I probably repeated this about a million times, but let me know if you want to know more about my spreadsheets and the way I play The Sims 4. I only really use spreadsheets with Sims 2 and 4, but my Sims 2 ones are basically the same as Pleasant Sims, and this one is the only one that I've kind of like come up with my own way to play. So yeah, let me know if you are interested in hearing more or if there's anything else. Again, these all will be followed up on Tumblr, and you can learn more about the Sims in this my real family tree sort of save on my Tumblr, as I do have posts linked to that and everything, and there's like proper page for it and everything. I'm working on getting a page set up for my Rolf Legacy. But again, yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, bye!